Hi, so today's starter video is just going to look at lines, but particularly line weights. Okay, so if you have a look at some of these things here, we're going to look at drawing with a biro and with a pencil. Okay, and all these things allow us to draw very different lines. Okay, so even with a biro, I can draw from very light to very dark. And again, with a pencil, so it's HB pencil, you can pick that up. Even with a soft pencil, if I'm careful, I can still draw very light and I can get darker and darker and darker, okay? Now, this is important when we're sketching. So when we start our sketches, it's really important because if I draw, let's try with a biro. So if I start drawing a shape, okay, and I draw it really dark, and I suddenly go, oh, actually that line is not very nice, okay, then I've got to try to either rub it out or go over it, okay. Whereas if I start off with some very light lines, so I'm just going to put construction lines in, and I do this one, I think, oh, okay, look at that one, that's not at a great angle. So what I want to do, let's see if I can just adjust that. Even my third attempt is all of a sudden is a lot better, okay? And now I can go over that. Even that one wasn't fantastic. But it allows me to correct my shapes, okay? And whatever I'm drawing, this is really important. So let's say, for instance, I draw a cylinder, okay? Now, if I draw this cylinder really dark to start with, the reality is this line I don't want to see. Okay, but if I draw it light, then I can go over it and I can think about the lines I'm going to see. So on the top of my cylinder, I will see both of these lines. But on the bottom of my cylinder, I will only see this line, okay? And now all of a sudden my sketch kind of makes sense. Okay. So all I want you to do today, take a pencil or a pen and just practice drawing lines of different weights. Okay. Particularly draw some light lines, right? Just get that idea of being delicate and thinking about how we start a sketch off, okay? Whether it's a pen, okay? Biros are lovely to draw with, okay? And I can get much darker with my biro, okay? Just have a practice. And if you want, once you've gone on with your shapes, okay? I can pick out some lines, okay? And suddenly I have a cube as well, okay? So just practice drawing some lines, maybe some ellipses. All right? Excellent.